Don't even know what to say anymore, other than to repeat myself on the we just need change. We need change. How 0-5 Penn State walks into the big house, basically smacks you. Offense couldn't do anything, you figured you'd get some spark from last week, even though it was Rutgers. You'd think you'd get some spark, but there was just no spark. Just back to the same old Michigan. I mean, what are they practicing, man? What is going on? I mean, literally nobody could tackle. I don't remember one time where one person tackled right away. It took 3 or 4 people every single time to tackle somebody. Just running right up the middle. There was no push on the D line. There's nothing. It was too easy. Way too easy. But I just think you just watched Don Brown's last game. I think I could see it in his face. I think he's gone. And if he's not gone, and I don't know. Like, how could you stand there and watch these games and keep everybody still? Like, people just have to go. I mean, you just lost to an 0-5 Penn State team. And the score was close, but the game didn't feel close. I mean, Joe Milton's throwing the ball on the ground. McNamara, of course, gets hurt, knowing our luck. I mean, there's nothing we can do. We just need a change, At least the Lions fired everybody today. Maybe Harbaugh will go to the Lions, and then we can move on from there. I mean, there's nothing you can do. I mean, nobody can cover. Nobody can tackle. The offense goes away from everything that works. Son Haskins had like 80 yards and a touchdown the first 2 drives. Rest of the first half, he touched the ball 2, maybe 3 times. Why? He's clearly the best running back. Luckily, he kept getting the ball later in the second half. But I felt like every time they'd go down to score with him, you move away from him. Like, why? We clearly still don't have a quarterback. I mean, McNamara is good. I just think his arms kind of was hurting him after that. I mean, god damn. It just hurts. The fact that we were just always competing, to the last game against Ohio State the past 4 or 5 years. Then all of a sudden we go out here like this. Literally nobody can tackle. Are they not tackling in practice? Like, what is going on? But like I said, I think you just watched Don Brown's last game. For some reason, I could see it in his eyes that it was that last score. He took his head down. They kind of zoomed in on him. And I something just felt like, yeah, that's his last game. But now I'm starting to question Gaddis because he goes away from all the good plays. Everything that works, he just goes away from. And then he tries to run the ball right up the middle, and then the offensive line can't push. We had 8 plays for trying to get 1 yard at least, and we couldn't get it. We got stopped a couple times, and then on the goal line. But I don't blame the offensive line because they are kind of young. So I think Ed Warner is doing a great job. He's, basically 4 freshmen sitting out there. Give those guys a year. But everything else, there's just no excuse for it at this point. And all you can do is just hope and pray that change comes. Like I said, Detroit fired everybody. So you just got to ride out this year. Hopefully you get a good draft pick. Maybe Jimmy goes to the Lions, and I want Matt Campbell, man. I want Matt Campbell. I want a dude to cry for us, man. I want some emotion. McNamara was bringing all the emotion, but then he got hurt, so I think it kind of just threw him off today, but maybe he'll be better in a week. I hope so. Man. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm not even, mad. Usually I'm pissed, but, there's nothing I could do. Nothing proves that we're getting better. fact, it seems like we're getting worse. You figured a win last week would, spark us to, come out and have some energy. I know Penn State's 0-5, so it's not like, oh, you're hyped up for this game or anything, but still a Big Ten game. You should have gone out there and dominated them, but just never got off the bus. Just nothing. We just need change, man. Hopefully we can follow in the Lions' footsteps. Because it's just time. It's time. They're literally not practicing to get better. They're just practicing to get the season over with, it seems like. So, I mean, I couldn't believe how many missed tackles. I could not believe how many missed tackles. And they let another freshman wide receiver go out there and put up like almost, it felt like 200 yards, but maybe it was almost 100, but still. He caught the ball like 12 times today. Freshman receiver. Just like the Michigan State game. Just disappointed. Go Blue.